Alright. Go home. First, I have to very carefully back out of this spot because this Traverse parked really crooked, right on the line. Oi. But now that I have like the side-by-side comparison of the Traverse versus my Blazer, if we have to upgrade the Blazer before the new 2019s come out, Josh actually would like to wait for the 2020 version because that way they can fix any bugs. Then we're good, and I'll have to get a Traverse because we've already made the decision. We've already kind of made the decision, unless we get like buku bucks or something like that. Like say my truck gets wrecked and gets totaled, and we get not like full value, but you know, the blue book value for what my truck should be worth. Because we do have full coverage on it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there was a possibility of getting like the full value of it and using it as a down payment. Using that as a down payment because the truck is, you know, 100% paid for. Then maybe we could do like a truck. But even then, that's doubtful because even just some of the basic upgrades that would be kind of necessary for us is still going to put us in the 50,000 range. When I did a Traverse, just a basically this, turn this into a Traverse with the rest of this. The only change made was leather interior over this what's standard, which is the cloth, and it was 43. So like brand new from the dealer. Would you go? So 43,000 versus 55,000. $13,000 can make or break a car payment. Like loan insurance, it make or break all kinds of different things. Because then there's the taxes, tag, and title stuff for it, and then there's the insurance for it. Because the more the vehicle is worth, the more you have to pay in insurance, and we'd have to have coverage, so it'd be expensive. And then we'd have to have third person driving, which would be daughter. It's like that's like. Ouch. And we would rather get brand new because that 5-year warranty stuff. I mean, if we get it within like the first year or two that it was made, and then we can buy it used that way, and it's got like, you know, decent amount of miles on it and stuff like that, then yeah, we'd be willing to do that. Make some concessions on things. But for the most part, we're looking at having to buy brand new. Just because we know better when it comes to that 5-year powertrain warranty thing. Because it came in handy with my husband's car. It was only 3 years old. We'd only had it less than a year. I think it was just at about a year. And his transmission started to leak. And with the new vehicles, you can't even check the transmission fluid levels. You're not supposed to have to. So with that, he couldn't even check to see if it was like a major leak or anything like that, just to see if it was like a rush thing. So we had to take it to the dealer, but it was covered because we had that powertrain warranty. We didn't pay a dime, and we got a loaner vehicle free of charge. Yeah, it was like, I think I'm pretty sure it was not a Crown Vic, but damn, we were close to a Crown Vic. I think it was a Caddy is what he had, but God. those kind of things come in handy. I'm sorry, I'm paying attention to the road. There's a semi-trailer, tractor, pulling a flatbed with stuff, and then a Tundra behind that, who's kind of scared to go. See, that was me punching it. But I punched it driving into the wind. Okay, that's why the person was scared to go. It was a freaking old guy. I sound ageist, don't I? He better give me my mouse back. Because I ain't using my fucking trackpad. Hell no, screw that shit. I don't use my trackpad on my computer for a reason. Though I did just buy okay, the whole point of all that is that just popped it. Oh, it didn't even. Okay, it is still recording. Okay, I thought it stopped recording. I was like, shit, it stopped recording and everything. But no, my husband texted me driving home. Obviously, I didn't respond, but it popped up on the screen as I was looking at it, so I had to read it. And he had to replace my son's. We bought him a new monitor because he's getting my husband's old tower, because my husband built himself a new tower, and so he had to replace it because the monitor we bought out of the box did not work. So he had to go replace it, and then he's like, "We're gonna have to get him a mouse. We're currently using yours." And I'm like, "You're gonna have to give me my mouse," which means we're gonna have to. I think that means we're gonna have to buy him 2 mice. He's gonna need one for his laptop too, because they get laptops through the school, which is funny because we have everything we have is Windows. Well, the kids' computers or their laptops through school are Macs, because the whole district is Mac based. MacBook Airs, iMacs, iPads, all that stuff, all Macs. And I'm like, I'm not spending that much on a computer at all. But that's what they've got. And now he's got a working tower too. Yay! Goodbye, internet. Not really. Because we bought very recently bought a new router. I think I talked about it. I don't know if I did, but we got the Nighthawk X6 8000. Oh, it's so pretty. $210. So not a cheap router, but it's one that's gonna last us, because one, it's a triple band, so it's designed for a lot of devices to be on it, and we have a lot of devices to put on it. We have 4 phones, 2 printers, 2 desktops, 2 Windows laptops, 2 Mac laptops, a Surface, a Kindle Fire. Well, now it's our Blu-ray player. Can use the internet. We have a Wii. My Fitbit Versa can use Wi-Fi. I can put like music and stuff over Wi-Fi, and it updates some of the apps over Wi-Fi. And let's see, technically we have two Fires and a Paperwhite that can be hooked up. I can't find my Paperwhite, which is kind of sad. I miss my Paperwhite. Where is my Paperwhite? It's somewhere in our apartment. Somewhere. It's just, I don't know where. And to give an update on why I haven't vlogged the past couple days. Let's see. Friday, I was with my husband all day. A lot of stuff happened. I'll talk about that later. Nothing bad. Like, at all, nothing bad. And then Saturday, I worked morning shift. And then, really, person? Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry, I had to, like, do this because that person was so freaking scared to make a freaking turn, and then she made it so freaking cockeyed and loopy. I had to stop in a weird spot. There we go. I gotta fix myself, not park reverse, and fix my parking job because that was terrible. Anyway, yesterday I was with my daughter, and then I ended up taking a nap because I haven't been sleeping, so I took a nap. Here you can tell I haven't been sleeping like that. Oh my god. The bags are so bad. So, I'm going to say bye, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!